Hello students, hope so everyone is fit and fine. So students, all of you have taken out your computer books. It is in front of you. So students, everyone take out to page number 139 as we was with your chapter number 9, and the name of the chapter was Drawing Tools in Flash CS3. So students, in my last class I have explained about fill, stroke, is not it? Then again I have explained about drawing tools, line tools. So today students, we will come to a new topic of the same chapter, that is your page number 141, and the topic is your drawing rectangle and oval. Okay, now here with the help of Flash, CS3, how we can make a rectangle as well as oval tools. So here you see the rectangle tool menu can be used to draw simple rectangles and oval. So here with the help of, you can say, with the help of this rectangle tool, okay, with the help of this rectangle tool, here we can make rectangles, okay, here we can make rectangles. So you can say the main function of rectangle tool is used to draw simple rectangle as well as oval. Then you see, on clicking the arrow at the lower right side of the tool, Flash provides you with various options regarding the tool as shown in figure 9.5. So here you will get different options of your rectangle tool, okay. So everyone will look at figure 9.5 where you will find different options of your rectangle tool. So see here, rectangle tool, it is denoted as your R, okay. Have you seen the figure 9.5? You see there it is denoted as your R. Draws a simple rectangle in which you specify stroke and fill properties. So this rectangle tool R, which is denoted as R, its main function is to draw a simple rectangle which will, you can say, with the help of your fill color and stroke colors. Then the next one is your oval tool, which is denoted as your O. And the main function of your this oval tool is your to give the shape of your oval, okay, to draw an oval. Then you come to the next, that is your rectangle primitive tool. Rectangle primitive tool, it is denoted as your R, okay. Rectangle primitive tool, it is denoted as your R. Helps draw an oval with additional properties such as start and angle, inner radius, etc. So here this main function of your rectangle primitive tool, and it is symbolized as your R. And the main function of your rectangle primitive tool is used to draw an oval with additional properties. For example, how we can give the angle in this particular rectangle, okay, or how we can take out the inner radius. All these properties you will get in your rectangle primitive tool. Then the fourth one you see, oval primitive tool, and it is symbolized as your O. Tool to draw a rectangle and define additional properties such as round corners. So here you can say the main function of your oval primitive tool is used to draw a rectangle, and you will get the properties, you will get the additional properties here, how to take out the corner, rounded corner, okay, how to take out the rounded corner, the radius of the rounded corners you will get in your oval primitive tool. Then see the fifth one, that is your Polystar tool. This you can say, this Polystar tool, the main function of Polystar tool is to draw a polygon or star shape, okay. Here you can say it helps us to draw a polygon or else your star shape. Clear this much students? No doubt regarding this? Then you will come to the next, that is your rectangle tool. You have seen the next one, next paragraph, that is your rectangle tool. Then see there, the rectangle tool is used to create simple rectangular or square shapes. Here the main function of your rectangle tool, it is used to create your rectangle as well as square shapes. The steps for doing this are as follows. So here to make a rectangle tool, we will follow here how many steps, students? We have to follow here 5 steps, okay? We have to follow here 5 steps. So see here, step 1, select the rectangle tool. So firstly we have to select the rectangle tool. Then step 2, from the property inspector panel, select the stroke color and the fill color. Also select a thickness for the line and a line style. Then in step 2, what you are going to do? In step 2, you will go to the property inspector. Okay, you are going to the property inspector panel, and from there we have to take out, or we can click stroke color and fill color. As I have said to you, fill means what? Fills to give the color inside portion, and stroke means what? The outside boundary. So with the help of your property inspector, we are going to select the stroke and fill color. Clear in step 2? No doubt in your step 2? As well as we are going to select the thickness of the line, okay, and the line style. There you will get certain numbers. You have to select the thickness of the line and the line color, line and the line style. Clear this much? Then you come to step 3. Click and drag to draw a rectangle. Now what we are going to do? We are going to click with the help of a mouse, and you are going to drag the mouse to draw a rectangle. Have you seen figure 9.6, students? See at the figure 9.6. Have you seen this figure rectangle? I think so everyone has seen the figure 9.6. In there you see number 1, select the rectangle tool. Have you seen? Then number 2, you see select stroke and fill colors. Arrow is given there. Okay, arrow is given there. Which one? You can say which color you want for your stroke and fills. Then again you see in the number 3 in your diagram, that is for your select line thickness. Have you seen that number 8.75? Sorry, it is about your line thickness of your line. Clear, students? Then you see here in step 4, you can also change the radius of the corners of the rectangle in the property inspector. Then again we can also change the corners. Okay, you have seen the 4 sides of the rectangle. In there we can also change the corner of the 4 corners of your rectangle with the help of your property inspector. There are 4 slider. There are 4 slider buttons, one for each corner. By default, 3 slider buttons are not highlighted. By setting the radius in one button, you can set the same radius for all the corners and click and drag to draw the rectangle with the rounded corners. Now here if you want to change the corner of your rectangle, here you can say that you can change it with the help of your radius button or with the help of your slider buttons. Clear? Then you come to your step 5. Now click the lock button in the property inspector. This will enable you to set different radius values for all the corners of a rectangle. You can also set a negative value to get an inverse radius. Then click and drag to draw the shape. Now here in the 5th step, that is your last step, you see there, you are going to click to the lock button. And where you will get this lock button? You will get this lock button in your property inspector. Okay, in property inspector you will get this lock button. Clear? Which will enable us to set different radius values of the 4 corners of the rectangle. Means here we have to change the radius, then only our rectangle corners can be changed. Moreover, you can also give a negative value. Negative value means what? Starting with minus. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 20, minus 25, whatever. Clear this much? No doubts regarding this? Then click and draw the shape. Whatever rectangular shape you want, you can click and draw it. I think so, no doubt regarding this. So students, from here only the main function of rectangle and oval tool is important. Okay, steps of rectangle tool is not so important. Okay, just I have explained you here as it is there in your book, but the steps of rectangle tool is not so important. So you specially look at the functions of your rectangle and oval tool. Got it? Then you see in page number 141. You have seen this figure 9.5. Figure 9.5. In this figure, you have to know the different functions of this particular 5 tools. Rectangle tool, oval tool, rectangle primitive tool and oval primitive tool, and the last one is Polystar tool. You have to know the main functions of this 5 tool. Clear? So students, I have explained you today about drawing rectangle and ovals and how can you start a rectangle tool. Clear? So students, I think so no doubts regarding this. And if anyone has any sort of doubt, you can call me up, okay, or else you can give a message. I will explain you if you have further queries. In my next class, students, I will explain you about your rectangle primitive tool and oval tool more briefly. Okay. I will explain you rectangle primitive tool and oval tool in an more briefly or more precisely. Okay. So students, now I am concluding my class here today. Thank you to all and have a nice day ahead.